What would you do if your own brother laughed in your daughter's face, called her a failure, and praised his son as some big shot right in front of the entire family? I sat there gripping my fork so hard my knuckles turned white, watching Sophia, my 22-year-old girl, fight back tears while Victor, my older brother, went on and on. Look at Tyler, already running his own company at 25, 6 figures easy. And you? Still a cashier? Come on, Sophia, step up. Before we continue with this video, please subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for updates. The room went quiet except for his smug chuckle. Sophia stared at her plate, shoulders shaking. She'd been pulling double shifts for months just to cover rent and help with Elena's medical bills after her surgery. She never complained, never asked for handouts. For years I'd stayed silent, letting the favoritism slide, because family is family, right? But that night something snapped. Victor had no clue who I really was behind the scenes or what Sophia was quietly building. I pulled out my phone under the table. One tap, and his whole world of lies was about to explode. You think you know family betrayal? Stick around. This gets brutal. Sophia wasn't born with a silver spoon. She clawed for every scrap she got. Picture this. My daughter, 22, dropping out of college the day Elena's hospital bills started piling up. No drama, no complaints. Just quiet resolve. She took the graveyard shift at the grocery store, then the morning 1-2, double shifts, blistered feet, smiling at rude customers while her back screamed. Also the light stayed on, and her mom could keep healing. She'd come home at dawn, collapse on the couch still in her uniform, and whisper, "I'm okay, Dad." But I saw the exhaustion in her eyes. Meanwhile, my brother Victor treated every family gathering like his personal award show. Tyler's killing it, CEO at 25, private office, company car, the works. Then the knife. Sophia, why can't you be more like your cousin? Every single time. Have you ever watched someone you love get erased right in front of you? I bit my tongue for years, thought it kept the peace. Until that one dinner when Victor pushed too far, and the mask finally slipped. The table went dead silent the second Victor opened his mouth and laughed. "Look at this," he said, waving his phone like a trophy. "Tyler just closed another deal. CEO life, baby. 6 figures before 30. And Sophia? Still scanning groceries? Come on, girl, you're embarrassing the family name." Sophia's fork froze midair. Her eyes glistened, but she forced a tiny smile, like she'd heard 1,000 times before. She excused herself quietly, chair scraping the floor, and disappeared toward the kitchen. I felt the heat rise in my chest. Victor kept going, louder now, feeding off the awkward chuckles from cousins. Some people are just built for minimum wage, I guess. Would you sit there and let your daughter get torn apart like that? I tried to stay calm. I really did. A quiet warning. "That's enough, Victor." He smirked. "What?" "Truth hurts." Then he leaned in, voice dripping venom. "Face it, Marcus. Your kid's a disappointment." That was it. I stood up slowly, reached into my pocket, pulled out my phone. One swipe, and the screen lit up with something that made Victor's smirk vanish in an instant. Tyler wasn't a CEO. He was a fraud, and I had every receipt. The screen glowed as I turned my phone toward Victor. Termination email. Dated 2 years ago. Tyler Reynolds, dismissed for falsifying credentials and unauthorized fund transfers. Security footage stills. Police report filed quietly. My company's letterhead. Yes, my company. The quiet tech consulting firm I'd built from nothing after years of grinding in the shadows. Victor's face drained of color. That's photoshopped. Fake. I kept scrolling. Sophia's name appeared next. Not as cashier, but as my lead project coordinator. She'd been training in secret, handling million-dollar contracts while ringing up groceries by day. The failure was learning to run an empire. The golden boy had been stealing from it. The table erupted in gasps. Elena's hand flew to her mouth. Cousin stared. Victor stammered, "Marcus, you own?" I looked straight at him. "You mocked the wrong daughter and bragged about the wrong son." He reached for the phone like he could delete the truth. But the real damage? It was only beginning. Victor's empire of lies didn't just crack. It shattered. He sat there, mouth open, no more smirks, no more boasts. Just a broken man staring at the wreckage of his pride. Tyler's phone buzzed nonstop. Calls from investors he'd conned, now demanding answers. The family watched in stunned silence as the golden boy became the cautionary tale. Victor finally spoke, voice cracking. Marcus? I didn't know. Too late. Sophia walked back in just then. Head high. No more hiding. I slid the promotion letter across the table. Official title. 6-figure salary. Her name next to mine on the company masthead. She looked at me, eyes shining, and whispered, Thanks, Dad.